I want us to take a look at something together, family. And I started this video off wrong. And about 30 seconds into it, I find out I was completely wrong. This is the wrong video. So I want us to watch this real quick and then talk about it later, because this is a president that we talk about in America right now. Let's get straight into it. I love y'all. Hope y'all are having a beautiful day.
We begin this morning with breaking news. Minneapolis in mourning. 3 people are dead, including a police officer, after a mass shooting.
Because another mass shooting. Is this an agenda? Is this somebody using this for propaganda? Or is this a man on his last will, or a woman? What's going on in America right now?
This is one of those incidents should be unthinkable, but it's very thinkable because it's now happened 4 times in the last couple months.
4 times in 2 months. This is just Minnesota, bro.
Trauma quickly should turn to anger. And
shout out to the Minneapolis police. No, I said shout out to the Minnesota police, bro. And this is why. Look right here. This is what being blue means, man. If blue is all white, that's not fucking blue. Any police department that's all white needs to be defunded and debanned immediately. Chicago, Texas, Mississippi, Florida. If they're not like this, look at that. That's not force. That's not anything. That is a family moving as a fucking unit, bro. I hate seeing all white officers just fucking people over, shooting veterans. These cops gotta be stopped. But police forces like this, and the police force in Atlanta, shout out to you guys, man.
Commitment that this cannot happen.
This morning, a call to action as community leaders gathered just last night to show their respect for the fallen officer. Overnight, we learned another officer who was hurt was released from the hospital.
Shayla Reeves is live this morning near the scene of that shooting with how the community is reacting, Shayla, to this tragedy.
Heather and AJ, Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara is trying to find the words, struggling to find them for how deep this tragedy really is. We know that city leaders for the city of Minneapolis gathered for a press conference to talk about this shooting. It happened near an apartment complex in the 2200 block of Blaisdell in the Whittier neighborhood in South Minneapolis on Thursday. Now, here's a look back.
This doesn't seem like a bad neighborhood.
You can see
6 shot and 3 killed, including Minneapolis police officers. So I was right. Minneapolis. I wonder where the hell I heard it from. I'm like, Minnesota. So all these hard ass words. No, I'm joking. Minneapolis and Minnesota. So my fault. I was right.
a frantic.
But 6 shot and 3 killed. The further we step away from God, the darker our country will get. The God who founded this country is the God we turned away from. If we want to change things, we turn back to him. Simple as that.
Scene, the SWAT officers racing towards the danger. We learned 1 civilian died. We know 2 others were hurt. The shooter is also dead. We're told 36-year-old Minneapolis police officer Jamal Mitchell, a newer police officer with the department, was about 2 blocks away from that original call area trying to provide medical assistance to 2 men when the situation took a turn.
Shout out to that brother, man. Shout out to that brother, man. A black man, African American man, doing his fucking job, bro. And I say that to say, it doesn't matter if you're black or white. It doesn't matter if you're yellow or blue. but they're always painting a narrative of black Americans, bro, as if they know black Americans and what they go through on the day to day. Whether you're in the hood, whether you're in the suburbs, unless it's these arrogant niggas out here drilling people on the day to day, don't judge a black man because you don't know what they go through on the day to day, or a black woman. You don't know what they've been through in their life. And may I remember Morgan Freeman. The more we talk about race, the more we keep race alive. May I also remember that myself. But let the facts be the facts.
Our investigators are working hard to determine the exact circumstances of how he was killed. We know that he answered a call of a shooting in the Whittier neighborhood. When Jamal and then other officers arrived, they were shot at. There was an exchange of gunfire, and Jamal was struck.
And we know that a second police officer was also hurt, treated, and released from the hospital.
This is why cops need cocaine. This is why the cops need cocaine. Whether it's cocaine, or the coca plant, or that plant that we used in the Vietnam War, which I believe it was the coca plant, where you bite into it, bro, and it's kind of like PCP. You just go bullets, you don't feel no bullets, you don't feel no nothing. You are just on a rampage, bro. Our officers need that. They need better fucking armor. Not right now. Not these cops today. No, wait. But in the future, once we get that reform, we need to arm our officers because our civilians make our cops look like fucking toddlers sometimes, man. We got civilians out here that can fucking shoot through anything and shoot from anywhere. Come on, this is not the police force we need with the civilians of today. Our police force versus our civilian society, bro, mentality-wise, is you can't be afraid, you can't be a coward, and you can't back down when you wear that badge. Lawfully and law-abidingly.
Police are telling us they expect more details to emerge as this investigation continues to unfold in the coming days and weeks. In the meantime, the police are asking people in Minneapolis as well as around Minnesota to continue to keep Jamal, his family, the department, as well as his loved ones.
Yeah, make sure y'all praying for Jamal's family, man. Don't just watch this video. Even if you don't believe, man, pray for him in the name of Jesus Christ. That is for peace, for his family, for grace upon his family, mercy upon his family. You understand? And forgiveness in their heart in due time. Amen. Y'all pray for Jamal's family.
Friends and those who knew him in their thoughts and prayers as they continue to navigate their feelings around what's happened in the past few hours. Everyone trying to navigate the loss that they've experienced here in this neighborhood. Heather and AJ.
And not only that, Shayla, but as you mentioned, we still don't have any answers to so many pieces of this puzzle.
Absolutely.
So until we know that, we can't actually get that closure that I think a lot of people are looking for at this point.
All right. Shayla reporting for us from Minneapolis this morning. Thank you.
Well, moments ago, the flags at Minneapolis City
Shut up.
Hall were lowered to half-staff to honor and remember Minneapolis police officer Jamal Mitchell, 36 years old when he died.
Just last year, CNN actually interviewed Officer Mitchell and his partner there. Now, he was one of two officers who saved an elderly couple from a burning home. And what he said back then about serving the community.
When people have I can't do nothing but smile, man. Because you know he's in a good place, bro. When God says this, there's no greater friend than one who has sacrificed himself, you know? Him already being on the news for such a great deed and yet dying trying to save somebody, bro. Jesus is proud of him, bro. Jesus has a great warrior at his side now.
Resonates even more now that he gave his life to help others.
that's the part of the job. You're like putting others, we're here to protect the community, do what we can to serve the community. We are trained to put others' lives in front of ours.
During an overnight news conference, Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara said at the time that he commended and honored Officer Mitchell. The rescue was just 3 days after Officer Mitchell was sworn in as a police officer. Now, the story actually gained national attention, this part of CNN's Behind the Call of Duty.
Bro, this dude, hey man, hey. Government facilities around the United States of America, the ones who have been doing bioscience for a long time, because we all know, those who know, that Captain America is definitely something that's possible. We need people like him to have that ability. We don't need cops like this. I'm not even going to get into it. We need cops like this to have that ability, man. So they're not out here losing their lives to fucking thugs, bro. Remember we talked in this video, we said, is this an agenda? Is it some thugs? What came into play that led to this man getting shot? So we found out that it was a bunch of fucking hoodlums. I don't know if it was hoodlums because it was somebody, criminals, fucking suspects, whoever they are, bad guys, who were shooting. And I have an idea for cities like that, Memphis, New York, especially Memphis, an idea to help lessen the crime rate in your area. But that, to the facilities in America, we need that. To the facilities that are da-da-da-da-da, we need that.
Series.
And
To good officers as well. Do not give that to any of these tyrants.
police across Minnesota honored the fallen officer after the announcing of his death. A procession started at HCMC and dozens of cars lined up for hours to escort Officer Mitchell to the medical examiner's office. Look at this aerial shot right here from above. You can see just how many people and how many officers gathered. Others met along the...
What the hell? Did the captain die? Do y'all see this? This is fucking this. Shout out to Minnesota Police Department. Shout out to Minnesota Police Department, bro. This is what you call blue, bro. This is what you call blue. Black, white, brown, all fucking officers supporting a fallen comrade, bro. But just even without the fallen comrade, bro, we know that Minnesota, as we've seen, they understand diversity, bro. And to see them come in and support their brothers like this, bro, to let the city know, then you can say some stuff like this. When you have black, white, and brown supporting you in your force, then you can say some stuff like that Florida police chief said. Then you can say, hey, we're coming for you. No matter who you're with, no matter who you are, my people are coming. And my people are black, white, and brown. And we are coming with a frown. And we're coming to smack justice down. You heard me? That is what this is about. There should be no police force with a 50% white ratio at all.
You can see just how many people and how many officers gathered. Others met along the route to show their support, and we saw this woman who stood there for hours waving that flag with a thin blue line across it.
We will honor his sacrifice. We will remember his name. We will never forget what he did for the people of our city. The lives that he protected, those lives that he saved.
As we mentioned, the community likely coming together in the coming weeks to express their support as well.
We're going to update you on the...
And it sucks, bro. Hopefully we didn't see, the good parts just because somebody died. Y'all know how when somebody died, everybody comes to the funeral. I believe that was genuine. The city showed up. The brothers showed up. The neighborhood showed up. That is genuine love, man. And that's what all our police officers should be. When some of you police officers die, there will be a fucking parade. A parade of gladness. A parade of fucking happiness that we don't have any more corrupt cops or less corrupt cops in our police force when you die. But when he died, people mourned. People gathered together. People were saddened by this moment. You understand? And they strengthened each other in boldness, in love, and in grace, and in mercy. When some of you cops die, y'all will not get that same treatment. Y'all brothers might show up, but they gonna know the truth. He was a scumbag. Yeah. But when that black man died, when that officer died, when that brother died, when that hero died, God got a soldier. Jesus Christ got somebody by his side again. Let all the heavens sing. Let all of us Americans know our days are not promised. The only thing that is promised to us is death. That's it. Once you get in this world, that's the only thing that is promised. That's why we got to strive every day. That's why we got to become better. That's why we got to make sure that we're in touch with God. Because when I go, I want to go like that. I want to go being a hero. I want to go being remembered bettering the world. When y'all look back on y'all life, how many of y'all are bettering the world? Are y'all assets to this world? Are y'all giving value? Are y'all giving knowledge? Are you loving? Do you honor your mother and your father? Do you obey God's commandments? And if you haven't been in touch with God for a while, if you're battling with God, it's okay. In due time. But our days are not promised. And when we go out, may we all go out as heroes like Jamal. Y'all remember to pray for his family, y'all. Deuces.